a young mom trying to provide for her daughter, a Ukrainian immigrant hoping to make a new life, and a bagel chef. The heroes of Cart Life are anything but your typical video game protagonists. They are ordinary people, doing their best to get by in a world that doesn't make it easy. By putting you in the shoes of these three individuals and letting you share in their struggles, Cart Life becomes a moving ode to the trials and tribulations of regular people who work themselves to the bone day in and day out just to get by. Unfortunately, Cart Life is frequently undercut by severe bugs that yank you out of the experience. It's a real shame because when it's working properly, Cart Life is something special. You begin Cart Life by choosing your character. If you've downloaded the free version, you can choose between coffee cart proprietor Melanie and newsstand owner Andrus. The $5 Everything Edition includes a third playable character, Vinny the Bagel Vendor. When it comes to running each character's business, they all play pretty much the same. Typical customer interactions involve quickly choosing the item the customer ordered from a list, typing a phrase about the product, and then doing a bit of math to make change for the customer. It's not exactly fun, but much like when doing actual repetitive retail work, it's possible to get into a state of focus and flow, where you stop thinking about what you're doing and start simply doing it. In this state, it feels good to work quickly, and the game rewards you for doing so. The faster you work, the more customers you can serve and the more money you can make, and you're more likely to get tips for speedy service, too. But there are a few differences to the ways in which the businesses operate. As Andrus, for instance, you must start the day by cutting the bindings on the stack of newspapers that's been delivered. As Melanie, you need to do quick-time events that take you through the steps of making espresso drinks. And as Vinny, you need to bake your own bagels. What really sets each character apart, however, are the things that surround their working days. Andrus has a touching relationship with his cat, Mr. Glembowski. Nobody else in the world relies on Andrus, so taking care of the cat is just about the only source of meaning in Andrus's life. Bad dreams give us a glimpse of Andrus's painful past, and his tender interactions with a married woman make his mostly solitary existence more bittersweet. Melanie's relationship with her sister and her need to prove that she can provide for her daughter are thoroughly convincing. Cart Life doesn't artificially heighten the drama of her predicament. The game understands that her situation is inherently dramatic and presents it in a beautifully straightforward manner. In addition to running each character's business, you have to keep them fed and get them to sleep. You also want to manage their addictions. Andrus needs to smoke cigarettes periodically or he becomes racked with coughing fits, and Vinny gets sluggish without caffeine. Melanie wants to spend time with her daughter, which she can do by walking her home from school each day. Each character also has responsibilities to deal with outside of running their businesses. Rents to pay, contracts to maintain, hearings to attend. Fittingly, there's no quest log or other automated in-game reminder about these responsibilities. It's up to you to remember these obligations or face the consequences. It's easy to get caught up in the struggles of Cart Life's characters. Unfortunately, technical problems often pull you out of the experience. You might be playing as Melanie and walking your daughter Laura home from school, only to arrive home and be informed by your sister that you never picked Laura up. Or you might find that scripting errors frequently cause the game to crash, giving you no option but to restart the day you were playing and hope that the same problem doesn't occur again. Issues like these are all too common and severely compromise Cart Life's impact. There's a beauty to Cart Life's depiction of contemporary urban existence that's utterly unlike anything most games offer. It's in the way it celebrates the hard work of ordinary people. It's in the downtrodden gaze of its characters as they wait for the bus, knowing that the next day won't be any easier than this one. Underneath its bugs, Cart Life is absolutely a game worthy of being played. Unfortunately, in its current state, it's much harder than it should be to experience the qualities that make Cart Life extraordinary.